like it's a big island. It's just you got to drive slow because it's like 30-40 zone, and then you know, you got to go all the way to one end and then all the way back. So why people would build over there, who knows? There was a settlement there at one point. Watch the speeds here. Camel's Bay Cement. Old brick houses, eh? Most of those houses are like well over 100 years old. That barn there, that's probably been revamped about 10 times, you know. Is there a tree house or something down there? Oh, a tree out at the top of the roof, anyway. Transport Action Pontiac. If you look at all the land here and look at how close people actually live to each other, it's kind of bizarre. These old towns are like that, where everybody's like tight to the highway, right? Now, mind you, back in the day when they were probably built, there wasn't a highway, right? But look at how close they are when they have all that land. Like, if I had all that land, I'd have my house way back in the middle of the land, you know, far, far away from the neighbor. You know what I mean? Nope, built tight, tight, tight to the road. Down there's the Legion where I usually take my uncle. I haven't taken my uncle up in a while. Usually my dad ends up taking him up, bringing him up. So the police station. Delbeck. There's not a lot of business up here, but there's 2 restaurants, the Legion, and I think 2 bars. So they have pretty, and a couple of corner stores. So, and a license bureau. They kind of have everything they need, really. It's rigged out like Renfrew, where, you know, they have everything you have in Ottawa, you pretty much have in Renfrew. You know, like, but you don't have the Best Buy. It's about the only thing you don't have. Alright, here we go. Silver Pellet's going to do some hill climbing again. My poor Silver Pellet. This is the license bureau right here. Out of my way, Mr. Dump Truck. I'll push you. Alright, come on. Oh, that truck's following me. I pushed him up the hill the last time. Now he's going to probably push me up the hill this time. See if I can get a good head start on him. This one is because you just don't get a start at the hill, eh? Oh shit, he's gaining on me. If he passes me going up the hill, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I won't live it down, but I'm sure you guys will tease me. Come on, Silver Pellet. Doing 65. At 3,000 RPM. It's an airplane. Oh yeah, he's got his 4-ways on, so I'm like smoking. I'm like just walking away from him. Ha! He thought he was fast. 72 kilometers an hour. There you go, guys. You know, I know what you're thinking. It's like, how does he do it with one hand? I'd have to hang on to both hands to make that hill with that kind of power. You know, I'm not saying it perfect, but it happens, right? So, when you're as modest about your perfections as I am, but you know what I'm saying, though, right? Mustang. They shouldn't have called that the Colt or something. They shouldn't have called it a Mustang. That electric EV there. I'm not saying I'd never buy an electric car, but also don't want to burn to death. So, you know, I'll let the research go. I still don't think the EV, I think the EV fad is going to go away. The sales are just not there. The resale value is just absolute junk. And you can't sell them when they're used because you're selling them because the batteries are done. Right? And I mean, this is a 2004 or 2002, 2004. This vehicle's 20 years old. Right? I could be driving this by 2034. You know, maybe even 2044. If it, you know, it'll probably be disintegrated by that time from the rust. But you never know. You know what I mean? Like, drive it till it dies kind of thing, and hopefully it doesn't die too soon. You know, so I got about a year out of it there now. You know, it was sometime last December.